From the north, the south, the east to the west, the workers were on the streets carrying placards with various inscriptions. Their message was clear. From Abeokuta in the southwest, the workers accused the government of destroying the public university system like they have done with the primary and secondary schools. They want the government to be responsible.
This is going to be first of such series of action that will happen if the government fails to take action. Our affiliates are prepared to shut down this country if after this protest nothing is done.
In Ekiti, the workers march from the State House of Assembly to the governor's office. They are asking the federal government to give in to the demand of the striking lecturers immediately.
Why we are doing this is not unconnected with the fact that workers in these sectors have been hoped for the past 5 months, and federal government is not doing the needful. And this strike is as a result of the agreement being signed in 2009 that is not being addressed. And it has to do with welfare of workers and also welfare of the students in Nigerian universities.
The mood was no different in the north-central region. In Jos, the workers defied the ban on public procession to join the protest. They blame government's insincerity for the prolonged strike.
This is just an example of what we are going to do finally on the day. This is not a strike action, mind you. This is just a protest, a rally we want to express. Peradventure they refuse to react to this and come to a round table and finish this once and for all. We are closing the country down shortly, indefinitely.
In Benue, the state government agrees with the protesting workers that the strike was avoidable. It wants the federal government to listen to the workers.
Federal government should call ASU, address the problem so that our students will go back. Our students stay home for more than 5 months is totally unacceptable.
The workers in the south were not left out. In Rivers, the workers used the protest to press home their concerns for other societal ills. They say there will be no elections in Nigeria if schools do not resume. A similar scenario that played out in Akwa Ibom, Cross River and Bayelsa states.
It is not acceptable in any part of the world. They won't condone it. They won't condone it. At the point where we are now, there is nothing actually left for the federal government to do than to simply implement what has been agreed upon.
We will continue to do the right thing at the right time. The needful will always be done until they do that which is right.
If we had strikes like this, we will not be where we are today. And therefore, no right-thinking man, either in authority or not in authority, will accept and accede what is going on today. That for 5 months, our universities have been shut down.
In the northwest state of Kano, the workers took their protest straight to the government house, making the same demands.
There is no doubt the problem between federal government and the ASU is a problem that has been lingering for a long time. It's a problem that has been inherited from previous administration, and it's a problem that must be resolved. Because if it is not resolved, it will lead to the collapse of the education system in the country.
Workers in Kaduna State also took their protest to the State House of Assembly, threatening to shut down the nation's economy if their demands are not met.
Unions working with electricity, medical and health, all have given ultimatum. If this action did not yield the result, we are going to do a national strike to shoot down the economy.
The rally also held in Adamawa State, Nigeria's northeast.
If we say they are the leaders of tomorrow, which means they are future leaders. And so toying with their fate now, toying with their work plans now, is actually toying with the future of Nigeria, toying with the work plans of young Nigerians. Just as they need us now as their leaders, in a few years to come, most of us, even including you and the other divide, will come to need them, because even if we groom them well or not, they are certainly going to be the leaders.
And to Enugu State in the southeast, the workers insist on the implementation of the renegotiated 2009 agreement reached between the federal government and ASU.
If they continue to, play pranks, then we withdraw our services nationwide.
We have the intellectual capability, but give the nation the good intellectual environment, the leaders are saying no.
The mass rally is expected to continue on Wednesday.